Euzu billahi mineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Elhamdülillahi rabbil alamin. Ves salatu vesselamu ala rasulina Muhammedin ve ala alihi ve ashabi ecmaîn. Rabbi şrah li sadri ve yessir li emri ve hlul ukdeten min lisani yefkahu kavli ve ufevvid emri ilallah. İnnallâhe basîrun bil ibad. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So inshallah we're gonna study together the door to the human happiness. You know, everybody has different understanding of happiness or different way to achieve happiness. Or every system, for example, the capitalism, tell us different way to achieve happiness. The socialism tell us different way to achieve happiness. Or different religion has a different approach to achieve happiness. So in our understanding of happiness and how can we achieve is of course different in Islam. And what we believe that this is the perfect way to the humanity to achieve happiness. Because we believe that the creator of the whole universe knows us better than us. So he has the prescription to all of our disease, or social disease, or spiritual disease, or personal problems, or relationships problems, everything. So inshallah we're gonna study that through Risale-i Nur. And then the seventh word that Bediüzzaman Said Nursi explained, and he narrates a story to understand, what's our problems and what's the solutions, what's our disease and what is the medicines. Okay, listen carefully. Okay, listen very carefully, because every word here is very important, as Dalar knows. So believe in the Almighty Creator. So we say Almighty Creator. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is Rahman. So believe in the Almighty Creator. And the hereafter is precious. Ahmed, listen carefully. What is precious? Believe in the Almighty and hereafter. Devlet, please. Believe in the Almighty Creator and hereafter is precious. Two things. Don't forget this. Believe in Almighty Creator and hereafter is precious. Since such belief is used to reveal the universe. It reveals the universe. It's opened the doors of the universe. Because what we see is not the reality most of the time. There are different layers of what we see. For example, we see table, but if you think deep, it will be a atom. Like there are tons of atom. If you think big, it will be different. So there are different layers of the understanding of universe or the meaning of the universe. So these two precious things will reveal the universe and open the door to the happiness. Patiently relying on the Creator. I'm gonna ask these two precious things later on, okay? Don't forget. Okay, next, move on. Patiently relying on the Creator and beseeching the Provider in gratitude and seeking refuge in Him are invaluable medicine. So He gives us two precious things and two medicine. What is this two medicine? Patiently relying on Creator is one medicine, and beseeching Provider in gratitude and seeking refuge in Him are invaluable medicine. Two medicine, I'm gonna repeat the two medicine. One medicine, patiently relying on Creator. The second medicine is the beseeching the Provider in gratitude and seeking refuge in Him are invaluable medicine for all alignments. All of our disease, we can solve by relying on the Creator and seeking refuge in Him. Heeding the Quran and abiding by its law and praying and refraining from major sins provide us with the documents and passport needed for our journey. So He gives us two precious things, two medicine, and also the document and passport. One document, one passport. The document is refraining from the major sins, and the passport is praying and abide by the Quran law. So needed for our journey to the eternity. So in our journey we need passport to go to the eternity. They are a light for the grave and provision for the next life. So okay, I told this, but it's really hard to understand. But if I give you an example, you will understand why. Okay? So if you want to understand this truth, understand the following story. Once a soldier in the middle of battlefield found himself in frightening. So think about a soldier in the middle of battlefield, like and like, you know, fight, like there are big fight going on, and it's a frightening circumstances. He was wounded on his right side and the left side. So what's the condition of so I'm giving an example, Shahin, to understand what I told before. So think about a soldier in the middle of battlefield. So what kind of situation is that?
Very scary.
Very scary, right? So because you might die anytime and you are fighting all the time. So it is very scary situation. So a soldier in the middle of battlefield found himself in frightening circumstances, and he has a wound. He has two wounds. So he already got wounded by left side and by right side. Behind him there was a lion ready to tear him apart. So it is he's in the battlefield, and also there is a lion behind him. There is two wounds.
Is a real situation or no?
So I am giving an example,
example.
to understand so what I told before, because what I told before is very abstract. But if I give an metaphorical example, you will understand why.
Yeah.
Why those are important. Why I am saying believing in Almighty Creator and hereafter is important and precious. Or why I am saying the relying on Creator and having gratitude in Him is important. Medicine, you know. So if the author says, if you want to understand this truth, listen this story. So there was a soldier in the middle of battlefield found himself in frightening circumstances. He was wounded on the right and left side. Behind him was a lion ready to tear him apart. And ahead of him, his friend and comrades were being hanged. Hanged.
His friends?
His friends and comrades is dying, like they are being hanged. Behind him, the way long road into the exile. So in front of him there is a road to go. He need to go from that road, but it's in the middle of battlefield. There is a lion behind him. There is a gallows in front of him. People who hang. So in this situation, a wise, pious person appeared on his right side. Okay, and then said to him, "Don't despair. I will give you, listen, Shazad, I will give you two precious things." What this wise man says to the soldier: "I will give you two precious things that will render the lion harmless." The lion behind him become harmless, like a horse. Make the gallows like a swing for your enjoyment. I will give you two medicine that will heal your wounds, make them smell like rose. So do you remember these two precious things that I told you before?
Yes.
What?
The medicine, believing in Almighty.
Believing in the Almighty Creator and
waiting for his help.
Yes, true. But believing in Almighty Creator and hereafter.
Yeah.
Believing in the hereafter and believing in Almighty is
So
two
it's
precious.
two things?
Two things,
Okay.
precious thing. So what this wise man says, I will give you two precious phrases that will render the lion harmless, like a horse, and make the gallows like a swing for your enjoyment. Do you know swing in the
Yeah.
like?
Yeah.
You know, it become a swing for you. You know. So what is this line? What's this line? So, can you guess? Like, you know? Yes,
It's like a dad.
death. Yes.
So that.
Yeah, it's a death.
Yeah, Mungkusang.
It is behind us. It can tear apart us anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Yes.
Like, this is why people are scared. The coronavirus,
Mhm.
people are scared so much because it can kill a young person even.
Yeah.
So the lion behind us can tear apart anytime. What is the two precious things to become? The lion become on a horse. When we believe in Almighty Creator, we know the death is His servant, and the death will take us to Him and to the Jannah. So it become a horse for us. We don't afraid from that. True believer don't afraid from that, because it change our lion to the horse, and make the gallows like a swing for your enjoyment. So when we lose our friend, when we lose our precious, what we love, or when we lose our parents, or when we
Closed ones.
closed ones, we fear so much, or we feel like a big void inside of our heart.
Sadness.
Very sad. But when you believe hereafter, and when you believe in the Almighty Creator, you know where they are going. When you put them in the when you bury them in the soil, they're not gonna die. We know they have soul. They will go to their Lord. So the death of your friends or become a swing for you. It's not gonna scare you anymore. Or everything is like ephemeral. Like, I mean, everything has limited time. So the game you play, or the health that you have, everything is gonna go. So whenever something go, you feel sad.
Yes.
When you play game, when it ends, you sad. When you eat food, when it ends, you feel sad. So everything, yeah, like everything we enjoy, we wanna do it forever, but we can't, and we feel sad at the end. So what these precious things make this gallows like your enjoyment, because when it's end, we know that all is coming from Allah. You know, so when every good things end, we feel sad, but it remind us the true owner of all the beauty. The Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because if we was healthy all the time, we have no disease, nobody dies, nobody will think about where is all these blessings come from. So I will give you two medicine that will heal your wounds and make them smell like rose. So in the middle of the soldier, in the middle of battlefield, he had two wounds, and then this wise man give him, I will give you two medicine that will heal your wounds, make them smell like rose. I will ask these wounds and this medicine before later on. I will give you a ticket that allows you to travel distance of years in a day. Try them and see if my words are true. The soldier did so, finding his words true. The soldier believed and followed the person's advice. So what are the two wants that we have? Like I just give the metaphorical example. The soldier has two wants. So what is our want in this life?
Sins.
Want.
Sins.
Yaresh, my soldier yara budiku. Amuchi hayot bu.
Yeah.
To the weakness, odama to the weakness just samchi.
Iman.
No, want or wants. like
low iman could be.
yeah,
could be
low iman, yes, maybe.
sins, anything.
I forget. I
You
know that.
want something more and more and more.
Yes.
I forgot the word though.
Yeah.
Tahlili
Nafs.
all in.
Nafs.
Nafs.
Nafs.
Nafsa, nafs.
Terus?
So the two wants in the in our life in us is like one is weakness. We all have weakness, and we always want to try to overcome as a weakness. As a humanity, like the science developed to fight with disease and all the disaster and everything. If you think about that, in our life we always overcome our weaknesses. So our weaknesses is one wood. So
Sometimes we overcome.
yeah, so these weaknesses, as a human being, we always wanna control everything, like to control the disease, whatever going on in our life, we wanna control. But most of the time, we become weak, like we cannot control the situation. So this is one root of human being. The other root is
Nafs.
poverty. We always in need of something. We always in need to eat. We always in need to have money. We always in need. Yeah, poverty doesn't mean you don't have money. Poverty means you are in need of something all the time. Your needs doesn't end.
Yes.
You know, this is another weakness that another want.
Money.
The
For
yeah.
example.
So yeah, I mean, you always in need of money or to do something. You're always in need of something. So this is poverty. One is weakness. One is poverty. So what is the two medicine that he gives? Patiently relying on the Creator. So when you trust in Allah, when you trust the Creator, your weakness become a strength. Let me give you an example. For example, Moses alayhi salatu wasalam, he was running from the Pharaoh, right? And he saw the river, the Nile River. So what can he does? What can he do? You know, he cannot do anything.
Only ask from Allah.
Yeah. So he rely on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala so much, Allah help him to go through the river. You know? So the weakness that he has that moment cause him to make a miracle. Allah's help him. Because when we are weak and we trust in Allah, Allah can solve any situation. We try our best sometimes, you know, but we can't achieve, and we feel so weak, and but we have a trust inside of us to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, relying on Allah. Our weakness become our strength. Let me give another example. Our Prophet ﷺ, he used to adjust one man, and all his tribes and all his people was against him. But as a one man, he doesn't have that much power. He is weak, but he relied on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala so much. Allah can change any situation. So that's our weakness become a strong power, because our weakness link us to the Creator. We rely on Creator. The Creator of the universe can change anything if we trust, if we truly trust, because he will become your friend. Your weakness makes you, if you are so strong, you know, fighter, like let's say, and you are healthy all the time, you don't have any disease, you don't have any trouble, you will not ask help from God. You know, you are becoming a God. But Allah put weakness in us. We need sleep. Even though strongest like a fighter you brought, when he's get tired, sleepy, like even the kids can like you know, knock him out. You know, he need of sleep. Yeah. So Allah put weakness in us to realize we are not God. He is the God.
To remember him, right?
Yes. Yeah. So weakness become a strength for us. So our poverty become our richness. or being poor as a human beings, if we acknowledge that Allah, oh my Lord, I am poor, I am your poor servant. Then think about that. When your close friend is rich, let's say Bill Gates are your close friend, you can ask anything from your close friend, and whatever he has, it also means yours.
He could be Jewish.
Yes.
He don't give you.
I know. So same thing. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala become your close friend, whatever he has in the universe, it's also yours. You can say the sun and the moon is mine. If you truly believe in him, truly become friend with him. Your weakness, but what is the medicine for this wound? His medicine is gratitude. The first is trust and patient. The weaknesses, treatment is patient and trust. The second weaknesses is poverty. The medicine is gratitude. You say, Alhamdulillah, oh my Lord, I have healthy body. I have, whatever. Being gratitude, being content. Do you understand what content means? Like you are content,
You're
whatever
pleased.
you have.
You're
Huh?
pleased.
You are pleased, because you have so much blessing. When you say Alhamdulillah, this will link you to your Creator, and you will become a close friend with Him. And when you become a close friend with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you are the richest person in the world. Whatever other people has, their wealth gonna go, your wealth gonna stay forever. Do you understand what I mean? So yeah. So how about the ticket and the journey? Let us journey first. What is our journey?
Journey
The road in front of the soldier. What is indicate in our life?
is like a GPS to Jannah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. So the soldier is in the middle of battlefield. He has the wound. He has the lion behind him. He has the gallow in front of him, and he has a road to go.
Could be Islam.
So,
Namaz.
huh?
Namaz.
No.
No, life. Yes. So he has a road to go in front of him, right? So yeah, in that situation, in our life, we have a road to go. We are coming from the womb. We were baby. We gonna die. Grave, day of judgment, the Sirat. Think about all of those. This is a journey that we are going through, and we don't know what's gonna happen in this journey. It is so dangerous journey. Anything can happen. One day, like 2 months ago, there was no coronavirus. Now whole world is shaking by coronavirus. Everybody's scared to shit. Stuff. So, how? Because this journey is so dangerous. We don't know what's gonna happen in the future. What is the ticket for this journey?
5 tickets.
5 ticket. Yeah, 5 times this ticket.
Namaz.
Yes, namaz. So the prayer is our ticket in our whole journey. It will secure us in any situation. Even in the middle of Bedir, the war of Bedir, our Prophet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked our Prophet and companion to pray.
Yeah.
In the middle of battlefield, this is written in the Quran. In the middle of battlefield, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked them, go and pray. They prayed and come back. So in this journey, there was so many struggle in our life. But 1 hour, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked 5 times a day. Take your 1 hour to worship me, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take care of all things. We are trying to make money, we are trying to, arrange our stuff, arrange our calendar, whatever, our events. But at the end of the day, He will make everything work, not you.
Yeah.
Anything can go wrong. But if you pray, everything will work well. Even though seems sometimes work difficult, but you will feel secure in your heart. So what is the ticket for the journey? It's the prayer. pray 5 times a day. And then this guy say, I will give you a ticket that allows you to travel the distance of years in a day. So this is the ticket that we need to use to go through this journey, go through this road. Okay, I am gonna read this part and then we're gonna finish. So suddenly a devilish man appeared on his left side and said, let's enjoy ourselves. The bad man and then approached the soldier from his left side, says, enjoy ourselves, listen to music, eat and drink this delicious food, you know. He asked the soldier, he was mumbling. The soldier replied, a scared invocation. The bad man asked, what are you saying in your in your tongue? What are you mumbling? And the soldier replied, the precious things, that the invocation, the prayer that I have in my heart, in my tongue. And then the bad man told him, leave these complicated issues. Let's not ruin our life. Just enjoy. You know, if you think about our situation in this life, it's such a bad as a dead soldier. If we don't save our situation by using Islam and the guidance of Islam, you know, it will be so much bad. But this bad man come and then say, let's play music, let's enjoy, let's forget the death. What is death? Don't think about that. Just play music, do whatever you want to do, you know. We just live once, YOLO, you know. And then he says, let's leave this complicated issue. Let's not ruin our comfort. What is in your hand? The soldier replied, medicine. The man snored, throw it away. There is nothing wrong with you. What is the paper with 5 seals upon it? The soldier said that it was a ticket and a ration card. The man said, tear them apart. How can you think of going anywhere on such a beautiful spring day? I will give you one more example. Think about a plane.
Plane?
Shahzad, a plane.
Airplane? No.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Shahzadeh.
falling down, okay? Falling down. And you have just maybe 2 minutes to die.
Mhm.
Are you gonna enjoy your food there?
You're gonna
look
Nobody.
for pantry.
You're gonna think
You're
about
gonna look for pantry.
Jahannam.
Yes,
Or
you
no.
will like start screaming La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar. You're like, oh my God, or like you're gonna pray so hard, or you will scare so much. At that moment, nobody can enjoy their food. Nobody can listen music. Nobody can just enjoy themselves. So our station is the same in this life,
And
because
once it comes back to it, you're gonna forget everything else.
yeah. So that's like a how to say, denial or forgetfulness of human being. We should understand our station is the same as like a person falling down from plane, because the life is so short. It's like a falling down a plane, so short. So if we
Just like coronavirus.
yes, like you know, so short, and then if we don't obey the Allah's rule, we will go falling down to the hell. You know, such a scary situation. So in that scary situation, nobody can, you know, okay, we enjoy food, alhamdulillah. We, you know, we enjoy sometimes, but most of we do in allowed way. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allowed this way. But in overall, this big picture, we cannot enjoy our life all the time. We need to pray. We need to think about this thing. It's such a scary situation. If we follow Islam, we will feel peace in our heart. We know what's gonna happen. Or lion become a horse, or road become a, you know, one day like we have ticket. So the battlefield, the dunya become a peaceful garden for us, because we know that we are guests of Creator in this universe. We eat and we thank Him. We obey the manner of the guest. You know, when you are guest in a home, you need to obey the manners of the host, right?
Yeah.
So we need to obey the manners of the host here as well. Being guest is such a pleasure, like such a you feel so much happy. For example, if you were invited in a like your friend's house, your friends will serve you, your friends bring you tea, food. You don't need to think about where I'm gonna stay. Everything he gonna take care of you. What you need to do? You just need to thank him. One, thank him. Second, obey the manner of the being guest. Like if you are guest, you cannot go the kitchen and open the refrigerator and take whatever you wanna take. This is like no. I'm just like giving an example. In this life, we are guests. So, 2 jobs. It's not hard. One is the obeying the manner of the host.
Mhm.
The second is the thank, because the service that we have in this life so much. So we are the guests of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us to die in the state of Islam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also help us understand how beautiful, how happiness, like obeying the rules of Allah is. Amin. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Al-Fatiha.